Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Kat, and if you're wondering why my face looks this way today, it's because I am doing my I bought $1 beauty items off eBay video. So last time we did I bought $1 jewelry off eBay, and this time I'm doing beauty tools. So not makeup specifically, but different beauty tools that are designed to make doing your makeup in the morning so much easier. It's meant to say they're things that are meant to save you a lot of time. And so I went trawling through eBay and I bought a bunch of different packages, all of which have a beauty tool that is designed to save you time and make your life easier. So we're going to try all of these out and see if any of them actually work. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, so from memory, I think most of the things that I purchased were for my eyes and my brows. I think there's a brush in there as well, but I haven't actually opened any of these packages. But as you can see, I've only got my base and a bit of lipstick and some blush on. I haven't done anything really to my eyes or my brows yet because we're going to try these products out and see how they go. I think the first product that I'm going to try are these brow stencils. So they're in a little packet and it looks like they come in all different sizes and styles depending on your brow shape. Okay, so there's 5 different ones for 5 different brow shapes, and they're kind of like a silicone-y type material, which is actually really good because I was worried they'd just be like paper or cardboard or something like that, and then you'd probably get one use out of them and they'd rip or something. But these actually look like they're pretty good condition. Like I'd kind of expect to buy these in a store, to be honest. Okay, so I'm not 5 because that's just a nice long straight brow, although I feel like I have 2 different brows. Does anybody else find that? You know, you've got one brow who goes to the gym, eats well, drinks plenty of water, gets an early night, and another brow that just sits in front of Netflix and eats junk food. Does anybody else find that? I really need to get them redone again. I am about to do that in the next couple of weeks, but for now we go with the brow stencils. So I mean, I just have to figure out which brow is mine. Maybe that one, or maybe that one. This is a fun game. Okay, so I think it's probably this number 4, which is a nice natural curve. I think is probably me. So there's no instructions, but I'm guessing that all I need to do is pop out the brow piece and then just fit it over my brow. Oh, that's actually a pretty good fit. I'm pretty happy with that. So what I would do is just fit it over my brow like this and then color it in, I'm assuming. I don't have too many like powders or anything for brows, though I probably could just use an eyeshadow, but I mainly just use like a pencil when I do my brows most days. So I'm going to try that and see if just like filling it in with a pencil works. If not, I might grab an eyeshadow and a brush like that's the same color as my brows, but we'll give this a go first. This is actually, I'm surprised by how good of a fit this seems to be. Let's give this a go. Let me just try brushing all of that through because I think it's a little concentrated in some areas. I mean, it kind of worked. I feel like this is only going to work if you have really tidy, manicured, freshly done brows anyway, because even if you use something like this, there's always going to be hairs that fall outside of it, and then what do you do with those? Are you supposed to just like pluck them out? Is this more of a getting a shape to draw around so that you can pluck your own brows at home? I don't think it is. I think it is literally just for this, but I don't think that was necessarily any easier than doing my brows myself. At least when I do my own, like I can just follow the line of my natural brow and just tidy it up and clean it up and fill it in really nicely, whereas that was just annoyingly kind of complicated, trying to hold the sheet on my face and fill it in. I don't hate it. I am surprised that they got something that was pretty much like on my natural brow shape. I don't know if it'll be the same for this side. It's not too bad though. Look, I don't really have exactly the same color as this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back in with the same stencil and the same pencil and do my other brow, and then I will be right back. Okay, so a couple of problems that I've found with this, just using this once, I can't really judge how much product I'm putting on compared to my skin and my features surrounding my brows. So these are much darker than I would normally do my brows. Normally I would use a lot less product and I would just be really careful about my placement, and then I would brush it through really carefully at the end, and I found that this is a mess. Like I've used too much, they're too dark. They look really strange actually. I can see how people would think these were really quick and easy and a great idea to get out the door faster, but actually by the time you like line it up and hold it on and like draw all in there and then kind of fix up any mistakes, you might as well just do your own brows. I really don't think these are going to speed up your morning routine one way or the other. So glad I tried them, but probably a thumbs down for me for the brow stencils. Okay, so my next product is this little cat eyeshadow eyeliner drawer. So it's another stencil basically on how to put your eyeliner and I think your eyeshadow on. And I really liked this one because it was a little cat. And I really like cats. So, ooh. Okay, so here it is here. There's actually two of them. It comes with two stencils. They're quite cute. So first impressions, I did think that this was going to be a hard plastic based on the eBay picture. I thought it was actually going to be like a black plastic thing, but this is just like a, well, I guess it is. It's like a, what would you call this? Like a plasticky cardboardy type thing, but it's definitely not exactly what I thought it would be. So the idea behind these is that you can use them to do, it looks like about 10 different eyeliner and eyeshadow shapes. It says the cat line tutorial is very suitable for beginner of eye makeup, and you could choose a shape to match your eye shape, which could show the charming of eye makeup, then owing a natural and pretty eyeliner. Oh, isn't that just a lovely definition? And it says to keep hands stable while drawing the eye makeup to avoid drawing again, which, yep, makes sense. So, all right, what shall I do? I think I will start off with the little stretching cat. And the idea behind the stretching cat is that you can use the eye bit in here to do your eyeshadow. And then you can also use it to do different eyeliner bits as well. So I think I'm just going to use this one to do my eyeshadow for starters. And then we'll see how that goes. Actually, there's two different ways. You can use the cat tail, but you can also use the cat's little leg up here. And let's see if I can do just my actual shadow with this. So, I mean, that did give me, it does give you quite a definite line. I realized I didn't use a particularly dark color. But once again, the holding the stencil in place while you try to do this. I don't have enough hands and my fingers get in the way. Let's try the other eye and let's try the little cat tail and we'll see if that helps. Okay, I am not sure I really understand the point of that. Because it's not, I mean, I guess if that's exactly where you wanted your eyeshadow to sit, it would work, but it kind of, it's an odd shape. I don't know. Once again, like, I can see where they're going with this, but it's kind of just annoying to have to hold in place. Like, maybe if you were a super beginner and you've never used makeup before and you really needed some guidance, yeah, I could see how this could help. But I honestly feel like it's just gonna be more of a hindrance than a help. I think I'm going to use the little sitting cat to try some eyeliner. Now, I am not the greatest at eyeliner at the best of times, so this will either be a huge help and will make everything so much easier, or it will just be an absolute disaster. And I'm pretty sure I have another eyeliner thing in here, so I'm just going to do one eye with this and then probably the other eye with the other eyeliner tool that I'm pretty sure I bought. So let's start off with this. Now, I think from looking at this, you're supposed to use the little cat back and like put it over the top here, and then it sits like right in there and you get like a little wing and a little eyeliner. So we'll see if I can make something work with that. This should be so much fun. So here goes. Ha! So that did not work at all. Not even a little bit. Look at that. That's just completely ridiculous. Okay. Guys, these are a complete fail. Complete fail. They don't work. I don't like them. It's like, I know I'm sitting here trying to do it in a mirror with like a camera and like capture everything, but like it literally, like, what is that? That is exactly what it says to do. Where is it? It's exactly what it says to do right here with the cat eye. I don't know. I'm gonna go clean this up and then let's try the other eyeliner things. Okay, so these little cat liners, as much as I was desperate for them to work because I love cats and they are incredibly cute, they're a fail. Like, maybe, I haven't tried all of the different applications for them, but I just feel like they're too big. Like, they're so much bigger than your eye. They're so bulky. They're so hard to hold into place. I can see why they're not hard plastic now, because that would be even harder, but they're just so difficult to use, and you are much better off learning how to do eyeshadow and eyeliner and everything freehand, because these just, they don't work. Bye-bye. The next thing, the next $1 eBay beauty product that I bought is, yeah, so I thought another little eyeliner guide. This one looks a little bit more promising. So I've wanted something like this for a while. These are little eyeliner stamp molds. So the idea behind these is that you color eyeliner onto the stamp and then you stamp it onto your eye, and you basically stamp your liner on. So it's a manual version of all of those stamp eyeliners that are on the market at the moment. The Quick Flick, and I think Australis has one, and a few other brands. I see a lot of like Instagram ads for things like this, but the actual eyeliner. And this is just like a manual version. So I mean, if this works, this would save you a lot of time for your winged liner. I guess the hardest part would be getting them like even on both sides. But let's give this a go. So I've got my eyeliner here, and this is just an Essence Super Precise eyeliner that I got from Priceline in Australia. I really like it because it's got this great tip. This actually could be very useful for this particular type of application, because I think you want something that's probably quite wet. So I'm just going to draw this on to the stamp. Okay, so I've drawn it on. I don't want to waste too much time because I'm worried that it might be, it might dry really quickly, but let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, so call me crazy, I don't think that was as much of a disaster as the last eyeliner thing. I imagine from here you could just go in and then tidy it up. I mean, it's still not perfect by a long shot, but this is probably only good if you want like hella dramatic eyeliner, unless you maybe only did the bottom of the flick, and I might try that on the next one. So like it sort of dips in the center. Maybe if you just did the bottom part, you'd get a thinner flick. But I mean, it's not that bad. Like it kind of gives you a good jumping off point if you've never done this before and you just want to get the idea of where the flick should go and what the shape is. It is a very bold flick. Goes out a really long way. But yeah, like I don't mind this. Let's give the other eye a go. So I'm just gonna color in the very bottom bit and just see if that gives me a less bold choice with this. Okay, you need to have a very steady hand for that, but see how I've just colored in the bottom half of it? I'm hoping to maybe get a thinner, more controlled flick. So let's see how this works out. Okay, so it's lost a bit in the center, in the little bottom of the tick. You can see where that's still really wet. It hasn't really come off. I think just because I didn't like get it right in there. But that's actually not bad because that's put the tick on. The flick goes to a nice point, so I haven't got to play with that really at all. All I have to do now is go in, extend the flick to the rest of my liner and clean it up. That is not bad. So there's that eye compared to the eye where I went really bold and just all out. This eye is actually quite neat. The flick is quite neat. All I had to do was fill in the rest of my eyeliner on my actual eye and then just draw a line connecting a straight line connecting the flick to the line, and we're done. And that's actually like, it needs a little bit of tidying up, but like I'd be almost ready to go out with that. That is a really good flick. So we finally have a good winner with all of these products. So these little stamps are actually quite good. I'd be happy using those if I was in a bit of a rush, and even if I just did the flick part and I didn't color in this over the eye, because let's be honest, I can do that myself. Even if I just used them to put the flick on, that would save me so much time when I was doing my makeup. So I think that's really cool. I know my eyes are uneven, whatever, I'm just gonna go on and move right on to the next product. So the next item that I have is one of these things that I've seen all over the place. I've seen them on Wish, I've seen them on eBay, and it is this mascara guard. And I'm sure you've seen them, but if they're around all over the place. But if you haven't, the idea is that you can use them to put on your mascara. So this is a guard for the bottom, and then you can use this, wait, I'm holding it the wrong way. You can use this as a guard to put the top mascara on. So let's jump straight into mascara and see if this baby works. And I imagine that this is a comb, like on the end here. I imagine that's a little comb to comb your lashes through at the end. But I have my Model Co Power Lash mascara. Let's see if this works with my little mascara guard. So I've already poked myself in the eye. It's a good start. Okay, so I've done the top. I don't necessarily think that was any easier than just regular mascara, but I'll do the bottom as well. Okay, my first impression of this is that it's a bit of a fail. I can see where, once again, I can totally see where they're going with this. Like, this makes sense as a product. Like, when you put it on your eye, you're like, oh my goodness, this is the greatest thing ever. But it actually stops you having a better range of movement. Like, I can do my mascara better here in the viewfinder, not even really being able to see my lashes from here, because I can actually tilt my head back more and I can get more movability with the wand. This just kind of gets in the way. And especially for the bottom, like, I find it hard even like levering it under my bottom lashes, and then I just feel like I'm rubbing my mascara on a piece of blue plastic. So yeah, I kind of get where they're going with it. It's a good idea. I don't even really know how you'd execute this differently to make it better. I think, once again, it is just easier to figure out how to put your mascara on freehand than rely on a guard. I'm kind of disappointed, but I don't really think that one's for me. And the last product I bought for $1 on eBay was a brush. Now, I've always wanted one of those little fan highlighter brushes, and I've never managed to get one before. Oh, so I figured I would buy one on eBay. I'm awing because I just took it out of the package, and it's been like, this thing has slid down, and it was sitting in there like this, and it's all bent. Well, that's kind of disappointing already because it's, the little brush is bent, but we will soldier on. So first impressions of the brush. It seems to have a metal handle and a nice little metal bit here. The bristles feel quite nice. It's quite a thin little fan brush, and I basically bought this to put my highlighter on. So I have my highlighter here, my e.l.f. highlighter in the shade Mermaid Tail, and I bought this at the e.l.f. store in New York. And it's just this beautiful holographic color. So I'm just going to try and pick up some highlighter on this brush and see if it works. I mean, maybe we have a winner. I swear I can see highlighter on that. I mean, the highlighter is definitely ending up on my cheek. I do like the control I have over this brush. And I think it is going to be great for my nose because I normally do my nose with my finger because my current brush is quite, it's like a more of a brush. So this will actually work quite well. I like that. I think out of the entire haul, that is probably the winner, followed by the little eyeliner stamp. Because I think that it'd take a little bit of getting used to, but I think that it's actually quite a useful little tool. And I feel like with those as well, you could probably also use them as a little stencil, like hold it down and then draw your wing on as well if you wanted. So I might give that a go at some point. But yes, that is my completed haul of $1 beauty items that I bought on eBay. So far I have done the jewelry and the beauty items. I'm going to continue on in this vein and try and do as many other subject areas as possible until I run out of ideas. But I think it's really fun to try all these different products and see if they're any good and if they work. So this haul was a little bit of a fail, but we did get a couple of really good products, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you all so much for watching, as usual. I apologize about the lighting in this video. I don't know if you noticed, but it got like progressively darker as the video went on. My ring light is on the way out. It's just not holding a charge like it used to. So I am going to have to invest in another one of those before too much longer. But luckily we had the natural light today, so I think it was all okay. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any other requests for the $1 I bought for $1 theme, or just for anything in general, please comment down below. Please also subscribe if you would like to see more content from me, and if you would like to see more of me, please follow me on social media. I will drop the links down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.